Hello everyone!
Hey!
And welcome to another fantastical episode of the Masse Art Studios. Well done, showgirl.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Lee. Thank you for joining us.
Giving you some Vanna White.
You did. I like that. Jazz hands. This is a really fun episode for us. So, as you all know, we've got our Patreon account, which is something that's separate to the YouTube account. It is completely and utterly outside of what we do here on YouTube. It is not essential for you guys to be registered or linked into YouTube in any way. But those that are want to take an extra special kind of look at and work with us here at Masse Art Studio. One of the best perks on the Patreon account is the diamond level. And at the diamond level, as a diamond pourer, Laurie, aka Sparkles, gets to pick the colours for one episode and then gets to keep one of the two canvases. It's an 11x14, it's gallery wrapped, and we then ship it off to Laurie. So she gets that as a perk of joining at that level. Laurie is a very special subscriber to us. She comes on virtually every premiere. She is super sweet and sends us little gifts and things to kind of pour onto. She was responsible for the Christmas trees in the 12 Pours of Christmas and stuff. So thank you, Laurie, for loving us and supporting us the way you do. She picked red, white, black, and gold. Now I did those colours in the 12 Pours of Christmas, so I've had a little bit of a test with them, if you like. And we kind of know what does and what doesn't work. She also requested a swipe,
which I'm gonna do.
Mr. Jeremy's gonna do, and then also a split cup, which I'm gonna do. So brilliant techniques that we both love, colours that we really enjoy. So I think this one's going to be a really fun episode.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm excited to get into it. If you haven't liked and subscribed to this channel, please do.
Yeah.
We appreciate all of you for watching and being here. It means so much to us. So, without more of ado, let's get to painting these Patreon pick colours.
Sounds good to me.
Let's get pouring. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is Lee. So, what am I going to do with the Patreon pick choice of colours? I'm going to do a split cup, and I'm going to do either a straight pour or a ring pour, or maybe a mix of the both onto this canvas. I'm still deciding. Our colours today that Laurie, our Patreon Sparkles, picked for us are the Americana DecoArt 24 karat gold. We've got the Pyrrole red, which is a really awesome red. We've got Iridescent Pearl White by Goldens. And then I've also got Blick Black, as you can see, and I've flooded my canvas here with Blick Black. And I've got it on the Lazy Deborah, because we're going to be spinning this one out probably ever so gently. So this is an 11x14 gallery wrapped canvas. And with that said, I'm going to get to layering this cup.
All right.
No, I'll do it that way for you. That's a lot better. Okay, so I've got a 3-chamber split cup here that's definitely the right size for my canvas, and I'm going to try something and see how this works. So my middle chamber is just going to be red.
Ooh, that's brave.
Right? Maybe. And then the outside chambers I'm going to mix up. So put in a little bit of white and a little bit of gold, a little bit of black. And then I'm going to put gold in between the layer. And then mix it up. So I'm going to put black on this side, white on this side, a little bit of gold, and then top it off. So black and white. That's how we're going to layer this cup. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm just as intrigued as you, Jeremy. I can see the intrigue on your face.
I am. I'm like, what is gonna go on?
So, I'm going to ask you,
Yeah.
You're gonna choose ring or straight.
I would say straight.
Okay, let's do this and see what happens. Here is our lovely cup. Let's go for this. Alright, so there is my composition. Let's spin this bad boy out and see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright, Laurie. Well, this one's for you. This was red, black, gold, and pearl white. I spun this one out on the Lazy Deborah, and this was a straight cut from the straight pour from the split cup. I'll have Jeremy help me move the Lazy Deborah out of the way, and then we'll take you guys in for a close-up. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, here we go. It's Jeremy here, and I got my colors all lined up. I got the red, I got the black, I got the gold, and I have the pearl white. Woohoo! I got my water here for my swiping.
Our paint jug.
Pink jug. I got different cuts of paper towel here, in like 3 or 4 different sizes.
Oh, hang on a second. I think Kathleen's just arrived.
Right? On a Harley.
Right. It sounds like the Easy Riders or whatever. She just got to the studio.
I'm like, Kathleen, is that you?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, now that that's all done and over with, why don't I go ahead and start with my base coat here. I got my coat, my canvas all flooded, but my first stripe, this is where it's gonna be tricky. So I think I'm gonna go with gold. Okay. Then red. black.
Now we've never normally used the base coat color in a swipe, so I'm interested to see what happens.
And white, that's pearl white. Well, the reason why I put the black and then the white was because if I would have put the white on the red, it would have turned pink as I swiped.
It would have done, so I would have layered it red, gold, white.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. But I know it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting because I think you'll just get a lot more interesting cells as a result.
Well, we are gonna see.
Yeah.
Got my paper towel here.
Now you pat off your paper towel, which is a really neat little trick. Because someone mentioned that in the comments because she felt like her paper towel was really wet.
Too wet?
Yeah.
I just tap it down on either some other paper towels or a towel or on the pee pad that we use here. I tap it down onto that to get rid of the extra water.
So it's definitely damp, but it's not sodding wet,
exactly,
right? Yeah.
Exactly. All right, let's see here. All right, guys, I am in love with this. I can't wait to get a close-up of it so that way you can see the beautiful red highlights that are mixed in with the gold and the black and the white. The cells in this are unbelievable. But I'm gonna do one more thing to it, and that's gonna be a surprise. I'm sure all of you are gonna be like, what? But I am gonna do a red stripe right down the center. I'm gonna go streaking through the middle of this.
I'm sure it's not the first time.
No.
That's perfect. That's exactly what you needed it to do.
I don't like it. I need a straw. I need to blow on it to like spread it out.
Yep, that's what I've done that before.
All right, guys, so I did the stripe. I think I need to do a little bit more to it, and that's gonna be blowing it a little bit, just to spread that red line just out just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I still don't like it. I should have left it with the white.
No, I mean I like the pop of red. I just think there's too much of it.
Too much of it?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
you
then I
need a
can
really
swipe
thin
it.
line. If you swipe it, you're going to lose all your cold cells.
Okay.
That's it. But
I tried to do a fine line.
why don't you just swipe the red? Dip the paint, dip the thing in the white, and go over the red. You know, like you've done. Remember you did with that purple one.
All right.
But only if you want to do it. You've got no cells where that red is. I think that might make it an interesting thing.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it. Because as I think that it dries, I think it's gonna change some. I think it's gonna bleed into the other colors. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, that I love.
There you go.
right.
Sometimes you just need to fiddle.
All right, guys, I'm in love with this. I think it's perfect. I just needed to fiddle with it a little bit. And now I'm gonna clean up my edges and I'm gonna take you guys in for a close-up.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So, Sparkle.
Sparkles.
Someone in the comments said that Jeremy had his guns out when he had his arms crossed, so now all you're ever going to see him do on the channel is this all the time.
Which way to the beach?
Exactly this way. So, Sparkle. Not to make light of a lovely pour for you. We hope you enjoyed those colours.
Yes.
I really enjoy using them in the split cup, but I think I could put anything in the split cup and love it. And your swipe was really awesome.
Thank you.
There were so much great colours for a swipe.
Honestly, yes. I thought it came out really, really well.
I do too.
Yeah.
And we just love a swipe here in the studio. It's one of those techniques that we both equally enjoy as much as the other.
Get some inspiration from Miss Kathleen at God's Creations.
As always. Sending you love. All right, guys, let us take you in to see the dried results of this Patreon pick. I will show you mine's first. Now, again, mine is probably 90% of the way dry. But this is my crazy split cup. The black definitely ate some of the colours on this one as it was drying. It's got a beautiful sheen on it from the Liquitox gloss varnish that goes into the recipe. But this is like a very chaotic spiral. Yeah, I just don't know what to say about this one other than it's just a little crazy. It's got a little bit longer to dry for sure. Lots of black on here, but yeah, it's interesting. Really interesting.
I know. I really like it. It's like a journey into madness.
It is. It's definitely like something down a hole for sure. Show us your swipe, Jeremy.
Then, yes, I'm excited about this one.
I love this. That's so cool.
Yeah, I really like how this came out. I'm really liking the red stripe down the center.
Right.
I think it just added that extra pop to it that it needed.
Right.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, I like it too. I know you were a little worried when you first did it.
Yeah.
So you blew it out and kind of integrated it into the white, which looks a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was a very successful swipe.
Thank you.
High five on that one. So there you have it, folks. We hope you enjoyed it. And Laurie, aka Sparkles, if you're watching, please don't forget to let us know which one of the 2 canvases you prefer, because one of them will be winging its way to you. If anyone else is interested in learning more about the Patreon account, please know that there'll be some information along the bottom. Please go and check it out. But as I said earlier, it is not mandatory to keep enjoying all this content. And for everyone else that's here, we appreciate you equally. And all you need to do for us is just like and subscribe, because that helps our channel and it makes us want to keep coming back and keep motivated to make silly content for you guys of our art. All right, our next episode is going to be released on the 1st of January. Yeah, a day that I think probably every single one of us has been praying and waiting for, just so that we could get over this 2020. 2020 for us has been a really interesting year. We got married. We started the channel. We got to speak to all you guys and show you all of our art. So we're not going to stand here and say it was a bad year for us, but we do know that people have been challenged this year. And for everyone out there that has watched us and giggled with us and kind of seen our silliness, we hope that we send just a tiny, tiny chink of light in what's been for some a really challenging year.
Yeah.
So let's have some fun on January the 1st. That episode is going to be a little different. It's going to be our how-to episode. So it's for everyone out there that got a kit and wants to start painting in the new year, or everyone that said, I know how to paint, but I really want to get back to it. Well, what we're going to show you in our how-to episode is some of the prep we go through, some of the basic implements that you're going to need to be able to do some acrylic pour painting, and most importantly, we're going to take you through how we mix our paint and our painting recipes. For some of the really popular techniques that you'll know, like the Dutch pour, the swipe, the leaky cup, the straight pour, the ring pour, and more. So hopefully it'll be a fun episode for you guys, because it's going to be really fun for us. So that's going to be the 1st of January episode. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much everyone for this year. It's been amazing. Happy holidays. Have a fantastic new year from both of us.
Yes.
And we look forward to seeing you guys on the 1st of January. Until then, we'll see you soon.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay guys, so we wanted to take a moment to thank some very, very special people, and that's the guys that have joined our Patreon account. What that is, if you don't know, is the opportunity to join at different tiered levels to get different perks from the Masse Art Studio. And they go from sneak peek pictures to a level with videos exclusively just for those pourers, to live streams and tutorials, all the way up to the diamond level where you get to choose the colours for an episode that we put on YouTube, and then you get a canvas that we paint for you on the channel, an 11 by 14. So with that said, we've got some people that we really want to thank. At the gold level, we've got Jane Klein, Trisha West, Janice Pittman, and Janice Swansea. At our platinum level, we've got Leslie Beaver.
Yay.
And our diamond pourer, part of our Masse Posse, our diamond MP, is Laurie, aka Sparkles. So thank you guys for wanting to take an extra special look at the studio and supporting us. We appreciate you so very much.